Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Good morning guys. It is currently like 6:30 in the morning and I'm headed out to work. Made my morning drink and I've got that with me. Today is a fasting day, so I've got my water and my electrolytes and stuff with me. So I've got 0-calorie, 0-sugar Gatorade, my ice drink and all of that. So yeah, so today will be all of that I'll drink today. I'm not sure if I'll do a full fast day or if I'll just do a 20 and 4. It all depends because Sunday was my birthday. So I'm still kind of like eating on cake and stuff like that. So we'll see if I allow myself to have some of that to carry out the week and then start fresh on November 1st. We shall see. But I'm doing good, feel great. I've got about an hour and a half drive out to my first speaking engagement this morning for work. So yeah, I'm out here doing big things. I'm gonna share with you guys a small clip of my event for my book release and just kind of give you guys a look into it, and then definitely we'll share down the bio the link to be able to get your copy if you're interested in reading my book and hearing my story so that it can possibly help you or help someone else that may be struggling with a lot of the things that I've struggled with throughout life. But I am very good at being able to help someone help themselves because I've overcome a whole lot of adversity in so many different ways. That's it for right now. I'll come back to you guys a little later during my first break and kind of update you on where I am with my drinking of my water to see if I'm hungry and want food or if I can do a full fast today. I'll let you guys know. So stay tuned.
Further ado, I would love to introduce to you my friend, a mother, a wife, an author. Y'all, can we give her a round of applause? Her best day, and I'm just so proud of you. I'm so grateful to God journey with you. So keep going, girlfriend. I'm trying not to cry today. So I told myself today I was going to allow myself to be vulnerable in this space because for so many years I allowed myself to be reserved and ashamed and pushed back and feel like I wasn't worthy enough to do the things that I do. So I told myself I'm going to be vulnerable. I'm not perfect, but honestly, who in this room is perfect? None of us. So I'm going to do something I haven't done in I want to say 20 years, and that's singing in front of people by myself without a choir behind me or in front of me leading me on. So bear with me as I do it. But these songs speak to my truth and the things that actually help me to keep staying focused and staying connected to where I needed to be connected to be able to tell my truth, to be able to share my story and know the purpose of the things that I'm doing. Before I even get into all of that, though, I want to first and foremost thank all of you for coming out today to celebrate with me today because this has been a dream of mine, like Marche said, for the last 10, 12 years, and I've been trying so hard to figure out how to get it off of the scattered paper throughout the house and the notebooks over here and the journals over here, how to get it from there into a position to be able to share it with the people in the world who need to hear it because I was like, I have a story to tell. I know I do. And I know it can help somebody. I know that when I connect with my students and when I connect with my children, they're like, Mommy, you're helping us in this way, or Miss Chapman, you're helping us in this way. So I said, why not help more people? Why not put my voice out there so I can help someone help themselves that may be struggling with defeat, maybe struggling with depression, maybe struggling with insecurities, unworthiness, whatever it may be. Why not figure out how to help them? I stand here today to share with them, my children, my family, my friends, and you all that anything is possible. I am an example of hope, prosperity, standing in front of them, letting them know that even if it is a dream, that it can be a reality. If it's what you want, if you go after it, if you figure out how to do it. So I tell you, my children, don't let anything get in your way and stop you from going after what it is that you want to achieve. There's so many things out in this world that you guys talk about wanting to do and wanting to accomplish. Life is going to happen. Things are going to happen. There are going to be roadblocks along the way, but what you don't do is stop. Keep going, keep pushing, keep going after what it is that you want because anything is possible. You got to be able to believe in yourself that you can do this and you can achieve these things. So definitely go after them. Today, I told myself I wasn't gonna try to get too teary because then I can't sing because then it'll be filled with like all that stuff down in there. So I'm kind of like push it back as far as I can for a little bit. But this journey was not just for me. There's one other person I definitely want to make sure knows that was able to be here. This journey is for us, for my siblings, because sorry. Okay, I'm good. Get down to my shoes. Keep going. Throughout life, we went through a lot of stuff. Things people don't know, things people do know, and it's affected how we live our life now, how we become adults, and how we tend to not be able to see the blessings that are right in front of us. So I say to you, brother, I love you, and thank you for always being there, for I know.
Take your time. Take your time.
Yes.
Sorry. I'm
We
coming.
love you. We so proud of you. Jesus wept. We got this.
But through all that we've been through, we're still standing. And we're doing great things. We're achieving a lot of things. We're defying the odds. Because it was told to us that we wouldn't be anything. We wouldn't amount to nothing. But look at us now. God has shown us something totally different. He's given us a direction and a pathway to let us know that anything is possible. So I tell you today, don't let that past distract you from all the blessings that you have right in front of you. They're unsurmountable, and they're for you. You see them, receive them, and honor them, and know that you've done all the hard work and you've overcome so much. And I thank you for standing in the gap and being that father figure for me to help me be the one that I am today. So I thank you. Okay, go sit down.
Yeah.
Hey, sorry. Had to get past that stuff, so, all right. All right. Woo, Jesus. Thank you, Lord.
Alright.
All right. So, when I'm talking to the students, I don't do this. I don't cry, but, I'm not also telling this story. I'm inspiring them and I'm giving them hope and prosperity and letting them know that things are, able to achieve. So, I told you I was going to be vulnerable in this space, and tears are going to shed because I'm at a place of peace, a place of healing, a place of recovery from a lot of things. In this story, I talk about things that could have torn me completely down, could have left me into little bitty pieces that I honestly wouldn't be here standing here today had I allowed them to actually take hold of me and just rip me apart like they could have. I leave you guys with this, knowing that each one of us were uniquely and wonderfully made, and that we all have a destiny. It's up to you to figure out what that destiny is and go after it. Don't think about the limitations that are out there and the things that are gonna stop you. I can't do it because I don't have the money. I can't do it because I don't know how to do this. Figure out what it's gonna take you to get to where it is that you wanna be, to find your happiness again, to find your joy, to find your peace, and let God lead you. Let your path be led by your determination, your motivation, your drive, your ambition, your passion. Let that be what leads you into where you're gonna go. Because me, I'm in a place of peace, and I'm happier than I've been in a very, very long time, and I'm truly grateful to be able to stand here in front of you all to share my truth, to share my story, and to thank you guys for being a part of this journey with me.
So ironic. Let's see. It is currently 11:11, and I'm sitting here in the car on my break from work listening to Joel Osteen. The rain is coming, and it is actually raining right now. So, how ironic. But I'm pretty much halfway done with drinking my water. This is a 40-ounce bottle. I'm down to maybe right at 16 ounces. So far, remember, I started it off at about 6 o'clock and it's 11. I've drunk almost one of these. I'm gonna fill that water bottle up, and next I'm gonna have my Powerade. I'm gonna drink that so I can have my electrolytes, because I do have one more presentation to do before I can head back home, my hour and a half drive home. So I'm gonna go and I'm gonna do that and go from there. But I feel pretty good. Still not sure if I'm gonna do 20 and 4 or if I'm gonna fast all day, but I'll be back later on towards finishing time here at the schools that I'm presenting at, and kind of give you some insight on that, on whether I decide to eat something or if I'm just going to drink my water and be done for the day and do a fast, either 24 or 48-hour fast. I'll let you guys know what happens. All right, talk to you soon. So I made my salad with some mixed greens, and I've got some bacon, shredded cheese, a little bit of buttermilk ranch, and one boiled egg. And then on the side, I've got my half a rotisserie chicken and some asparagus seasoned in onion powder, um, garlic powder, salt, and pepper, and a little butter on it. Here's to the beginning of the keto journey, y'all. So, wish me luck, guys. I think I'll be fine. I've done this before. And I've got myself a side of water to finish up. So, yeah, here goes. Alright, guys. So, this is my starting weight, starting in November. All right, so this is another one of my meals that I'm having. So another day. So it's not the same day, but this is like my breakfast slash lunch. So I've got 3 eggs and about 4 or 5 pieces of bacon. They're small pieces, so they equate to about 3 to 4 pieces of bacon, with a little bit of cheddar cheese sprinkled in on top of them. But yeah, and then of course I got my water. Here goes this keto. All right, so this book has been the book that I've used for my recipes, and you'll see a few of them coming up here. I made an investment into my health and weight loss journey, so here we go. I'm going to do the stuffed peppers. So I've got my rotisserie chicken, I chopped it up, some spinach. It's frozen spinach, and I just drained it. Some salt and some pepper, of course, Himalayan pink salt, some scallions or green onions. I got some Parmesan cheese and then some ricotta cheese. I did not list the measurements because I want them to be able to get the credit for their book. So if you guys want to know what the recipe is, definitely grab the book if you want to go and do keto, so you'll find out more. But you got the bell peppers, the barbecue sauce. That barbecue sauce is on point. It does not taste weird at all. So here goes. We're going to get started. We're going to mix it all up together, and you're going to see the yummy goodness coming to life. So I put the rotisserie chicken and the barbecue sauce in. Then I added the spinach, mixed that all up together. Next, I'm going to add the ricotta cheese and mix that up. Get it really blended very well. Then I'm going to add in the Parmesan cheese, so that way we can blend all that nice cheesy flavor in there. After I do that, I'm going to add the green onions in, and then lastly I'll add the salt and the pepper in. Very easy recipe. I take it, I mix all of that together, and I start to stuff it into the peppers. So I'm going to wash the pretty little cute little peppers off. I like the colors. I wanted variety. And then I'm going to definitely slice them and also core them. So I'm going to take out the stem and the seeds, so that way I don't have the extra spice in there. So they'll taste pretty good when it comes down to eating them. After I sliced them, I then went and I stuffed them with the filling from the mixture I made. Now we're going to pop those babies in the oven. Sorry for the shaky camera, guys. And at 425 for about 25 minutes, I want to say. And they're going to come out to some yummy goodness. So these are the bell peppers all done and toasted really well. And I plated them. I had 3 of them. The serving size is actually 2. So I just ate a serving and a half. Now I'm going to make some fat bombs. They're going to be really good, and they're called fat bombs because they're filled with a lot of good fats. So first thing we're going to add is the coconut oil, and it's the the refined organic coconut oil. And then we're going to have some lemon. I'm going to use the zest of the lemon in the juice. Of course, my pink salt, some liquid stevia. Going to put that in there. Going to use a few ounces of Philadelphia cream cheese and the unsalted Kerrygold butter. And we're going to mix all that up together and top it with some blueberries. I'm going to mash up some blueberries to go in there. So, yeah, I'll let you guys watch me blend it all together. Here I'm going to take and melt this butter and coconut oil together. And then we're going to add in next the cream cheese. Gonna stir that in with the blender. Blend it all up. Give it some yummy goodness. It's gonna look weird and gunky when you first start it because the coconut oil separates itself. So it's gonna look strange when you first blend it up. So, but don't be afraid. They taste awesome. Me trying to figure out how to show you guys what it looks like. So you're gonna just blend that up until it's kind of like smoothed out a little bit, but it's not gonna be completely smoothed out. But you'll just blend that up with the blender. Then you're going to add in your other ingredients and kind of mix those up very, very well. So I'm going to zest my lemon and put it in there next. I don't zest lemons often, so I didn't know what I was actually doing, but I gave it a shot. And yeah, so I come back with it zested. Then, after I've zested this lemon and probably tortured it to death because I didn't know what the heck I was doing, I cut the lemon in half and I'm going to actually use the juice of the full lemon in there. I tried squeezing it, but it just didn't come out all the way. So I went and got my lemon squeezer to squeeze out all the lemon into there because I also didn't want any seeds inside of the mixture either. So this one actually stops the seeds from coming out. I think I got this lemon juicer from maybe Walmart, I'm thinking. But it's really helpful, especially if you can't squeeze the lemon and get it all out, or if you don't want the seeds in there, you just use that to squeeze it and it'll get you all your juice you want. So I squeezed all the lemon in there, and then I went and I mashed the blueberries up. I did have a little on my finger, which was gross, but it's okay. I washed those off later. That happened when I was trying to mash them and get them off of the masher. I use a potato masher to mash them, but I got that all off, and yeah, I washed my hands off because that was kind of gross. Then I just blended all that up together, the lemon juice, the lemon zest, added the salt, and went to mixing. Gave myself some stevia. I kind of got a little heavy-handed with the stevia, but hey, it's cool. I don't recall how many drops I did, but I put in quite a few to ensure that I had the taste that I wanted in there. Blend it all together, and that's what it looks like all smoothed out. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to scoop it out into the pans, and of course I'm going to get it everywhere, but I'm going to use these, and they're going to make it into little bitty cupcake shaped fat bombs, and they store very well. I store them in a gallon size freezer bag in the freezer, of course, and I just pull out one at a time when I need them, and the recipe says they are able to store for up to 2 months in the freezer. But my daughter tried it, my niece tried it, my husband tried it. They all love them. They said they were a little tart, a little sour, so I may pull back on putting all the lemon juice in there, but for the most part, they're yummy. And then you'll see at the end where I top them with a blueberry for just beauty. But they're really good and you eat them like you would any other nice cream cheese treat. But they taste like really like a blueberry lemon cheesecake almost, so to speak. They're awesome. So lastly, I'm going to take and top these, place them in the freezer for about 2 hours, and then they're good to go. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed my video and that I share with you enough to help you figure out what to do for yourself. Thanks, loves. Be blessed and less stressed. Shoncy Speaks.